button. We're live.
All right.
Live.
Gotta click that down. I forgot when I
Anyway.
click that button, it doesn't just do the whole like create a thumbnail thing. It's all like, hey, you're now playing the game live. Like it totally Bill O'Reilly's you there. Where is my phone? I just want to make sure that we have sound working well.
This will be the first episode in a while where I don't say something unhinged at the beginning of it. You're
Oh,
welcome.
dude, I had that earlier today before Kara got on. Dragon walked in. He's like, what the f did you just say? It's like, yeah, I totally just said that. I said that. It came out of my mouth. I meant it to.
We're not saying it live.
No, we're not saying it live.
I'm not asking you to. I don't want you to. I'm just. Why does everything always happen before I get here? That's all.
Because we're
And should
less
I be grateful that it
Yes,
happens
we're-
before I get here?
we're less edited before you get here, Kara.
I mean,
Yeah, we respect you enough to tone it down.
Yeah, I'll tell you after the game if you really want to know what I said. Anyway, we are ready to start. I'm going to click the start recording. Everything sounds good on the stream.
Okay.
And we are back in the night below. Last session, you guys managed to assault the caverns of the orcs, giggity, and successfully take out, 70 orcs in about 2 attempts on the cave without even taking a long overnight rest to get your spell slots memorized.
Yeah, we went on a
because,
suicide. We went
largely
on a
because of-
suicide mission. Succeeded.
Yeah, largely because of strategic use of that wand, Dragon.
I mean, seriously, that saved our butts.
It broke my heart to have to use the wand. Broke my heart,
We'll get it recharged, man. We can afford it
but
now.
it was necessary. We had to. We would not have won without that wand.
No.
No.
No, you would not. You guys did loot the area a bit. I did send you the list of your spoils. I'm going to try something here just because I loaded some stuff up. And one of the things that you got was a right below player handout items. I think it was page 8. It was let's see if I can do this. Show to players. All players.
It did not show. Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Ooh,
That
it is loading.
yes. You might have to click the load button. I don't know if yay or nay.
It's
Yeah.
Oh, the spear.
Yep.
Nice.
That's the magical spear that the one orc had. You could see on the cross guard at the bottom where he has his orky talismans, that kind of bubblegum looking mess there going up to the blade. That is actually looks like a tentacle making its way up to the blade.
Ooh.
There's probably more you can learn about that weapon if you take it to a sage and you have them get you said information. And as far as you know, the best person you could talk to about sage work would be Tauster over in Thurmaster. You also found several of those fishy, smelly potions. I can't remember. Did you find Sam Hess here? Or was that in the previous area?
no. We found Sam Hess.
And
We
Snagger.
found Snaggletooth, and we found a shepherd.
Okay. I couldn't remember if Sam Hess was here or a previous one because he could be in several places, depending on where the story is. So yeah, you found all of them here. You're here. The orcs are gone. You have your spoils. You're with Sam Hess. You're with Snagger, and the young shepherd. It's you guys.
All right. Well, I think we should probably get all these three home.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I agree.
I'm sure Snagger would point out his equipment, so I'm gonna give him back his equipment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is his. He deserves to have
Right.
it.
Yep.
Agreed.
And that was a suit
Yep.
of chainmail, some other stuff, and a battle axe that were his.
Yep. I didn't even write it on our list because it wasn't ours.
Yep. But you do have that list of equipment, correct?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
All written down, everything. I have a updated inventory PD or Excel sheet. So
Hooray.
we are
Thanks
rich.
Thanks for tracking our
Awesome.
items. Appreciate it.
So-
we literally have enough to equip an army.
I know.
Not really an army, but like we could fully equip about 3 other soldiers.
So here's a question. How are you getting all of this stuff out? Because you don't have bags of holdings and GTA style pockets where you can just shove a rocket launcher in your back pocket and pull it out when necessary. Say in Skyrim, you don't have 200 wheels of cheese in your shoe.
Do we have a Tensor's floating disk?
That wouldn't store everything, but that'd be a good start.
Hold on.
There are
Hold on.
5 of you here. Well, there's 4 of you, 3 other
Right.
people.
Hold on. I got a plan. All right. Listen. We just won't have access to most of this stuff for a week. But we can open our Liamon's tiny hut one more time, throw everything in it, and then a week later we can get everything out when we're at home.
I feel like we have at least a week's worth of things to do. So
I
I
mean,
am
I
fine
don't-
with that plan.
I think
Counting
more
travel
than
time,
a week.
Yeah.
We're
Counting
gonna
travel
be.
time, yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to do. So
Yes,
I'm
you-
gonna open the hut. We're gonna load everything in,
Okay.
close the hut, and then we're good.
Okay. So, in this room, you throw everything in. You still have Snagger, Sam Hess, the Shepherd Boy, and just because it may not be so visible on your screen, this right here is actually a opening in the cavern that goes
Yep.
down. It has a bit of a sloping downward passage.
So that's our passage on to what's going on here.
Would we like to maybe scout a little way and make sure that that is the case, or do we want to just assume?
I feel like the priority here is to get these 3 out of here. They've been down here a
Yeah.
while. Lanny, is there any way you can like rig this so we know if people have come and gone since the last time we were here? Like
I can
put a
always check my back,
tripwire
find out.
or something?
If you have set snares,
Bet.
you can do something like that. But I will also, if you don't have that, I'll also let you rig up some kind of rudimentary trap, basically the equivalent of scotch tape on the door with rolling your find and remove traps skill as well. But I mean, that will just be kind of like, a breeze might fuck that one up.
We'll go with that one because I don't have set snare. I think that's a Kildirk thing.
Okay.
1 second.
So it just won't be as reliable of a test, but it'll still be functional. That is a fantastic roll.
Wow.
So
Nice roll.
what kind of thing,
Dang.
mousetrap style thing are you making with whatever scraps of stuff you have here to work with?
I'm realizing that I've slowly been pushing my character sheet underground because Q moves things under. So I will reclaim myself in a second. But I think I would take some of the cleanest things that we could possibly spare, like a tent, for example, and lay them out on the floor as if this place was ransacked. And then if people come in with their muddy shoes and walk over the platform, it'll show their footprints on the tent surface.
Okay.
It's something that's not valuable, and people wouldn't think twice about it.
And where are you placing that item?
Right between Brand and Limpier's tokens.
Okay,
I
so
forget how to ping.
right about. Okay, I see it. Yep, right about here.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. And with that roll, you are able to set up and make it look really good and natural. There's not really, I'm going to say there's not really a chance of it failing with the roll that you made. I'm going to give that just as good as if it was a set snares.
Perfect.
That was a fantastic roll.
All right, let's get these 3 home. And
Yeah.
all 3 of you are from Milbourne, right?
The shepherd says, well, I my family's over in Harleton. That's where I'm from.
Well, we'll drop you off there too. We have a barge. We'll be fine.
And Sam Hess says, yeah, I'm from Milbourne. Oh, and Snagger, I was going to visit my uncle. The good old Grizzla. Local legend here. Local legend.
We've heard of him.
Yeah.
It's gonna lean into Bran.
We've met him, I think.
Just lean into Bran. Do I know this priest?
Just go with it. Just go with it.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely from Milbourne. Let's go.
Okay. So I'm not going to roll any random encounters through this. Where are you coming out, though, when you're exiting the underground? Because when it comes to the underground, you guys are currently here. And if you remember right, you could come out either at the Gnarlstone Mines or at the Broken Spire Keep. The Broken Spire Keep would be closer than the Gnarlstone Mines, technically.
We never found the connection between the mines and the keep.
Okay.
We just know the keep. So we would be coming out, unless somebody says otherwise, I think we would come out the keep.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
that makes the most
logical
sense to me.
So
I do have direction sense if that would help to get us out in a more favorable spot.
it's underground, so unfortunately, no.
I assume we'll come out at Broken Spire. Depending upon the time of day, we may camp there and then go to Cooper's afterwards. Because we've been going a while.
We've been
let's
pushing
get
it
out of
hard.
here, camp out, and then we're gonna go to Cooper's.
Got it.
I, for one, would enjoy some fresh air.
So you meander your way through the tunnels. Just as you make that last turn off and you're heading back toward Broken Spire Keep, where this intersects, and down in the far end of the tunnel you can hear a squishing sound just echoing and kind of just trails off. Just that trying to do a really non-disgusting wet mouth sound because nobody wants that in their ears. But the moist mouth, you just hear that kind of for a moment and then just trails off. So that's probably that gelatinous cube that you guys saw at one point but did not fight. And you make your way up and you are out. You get into the Broken Spire Keep. Everything looks as it did when you left. Broken, messy, no zombies to be seen. I think you guys took care of all of them, or whichever ones you didn't. They've long since wandered away into Thornwood, and who knows where they are now. Man, what time is it? I don't know. Somebody give me any die roll. Odds will be nighttime. Evens will be daytime.
Lanny got it off first, so it's evens.
What I say
There we
that was going to
go.
be? Daytime or nighttime?
I believe you
Odds
said.
was,
Yeah, go
Huh?
ahead.
I believe odds was night, evens was daytime.
Okay. So you pop out from the room, where the passage to the dungeon is at the Broken Spire Keep. When you crack the door open, your eyes just get assaulted by the sunlight. It's momentarily blinding for the amount of time you've spent underground with just darkness and torchlight to light your way, and the occasional use of that continual light stone.
All right. I mean, it's daytime. Do we just want to make the hike to Cooper's and then rest at Cooper's? I mean, it'd probably be more comfortable than this place. But that's up to everybody
Probably.
else. I'm content with either.
I'm okay with heading for Cooper's if you guys are.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
What about you three? You were tied up for days, weeks.
They just look weary and tired, and you're like, we just want to get home and be safe, is what Sam
He's
Hess
been
and the
up
shepherds say. Snagger, he's kind of looking a little rough, like he ain't been eating good, but he's putting on the airs of, that, cocky younger dwarf type. Like, yeah, it's only a flesh wound type mentality.
All right, let's get to Cooper's, and I'll cook everybody a really good meal, and then we'll take you back to your where you're supposed to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, but yeah, so we're gonna hike to Cooper's.
Okay, so you hike up to Cooper's. It's, 3-hour-ish hike. So I'll say by the time you're getting there, it's getting dark. You use the Hogbrook to get there to, make your way through the Thornwood, because it's probably the quickest way that you guys know how to easily navigate that area. Brand's probably got a decent idea of the layout of these woods by now, but the Hogbrook's still probably your quickest path to follow. And it's got, clean drinking water if you need it.
That's
Early-
a big thing.
Early
Yeah.
evening time, you break through the woods, you see Cooper's farm, and it's a little bit past sunset at this point, and you can see the light inside the cabin flickering, and Cooper doing his thing, sitting at a table, looking like he's having his dinner.
Walk up and knock.
Yeah.
Tuk, 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 tuk.
Sticks his head over, looks out the window, sees you, gets, hurries over to the door, pulls it open. He's like, oh, you guys smell like orc rump.
Yeah, we
that-
killed about 70 of them bitches. So,
Oh,
hey, we found Sam Hess.
okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody,
Interject with that person's name.
Eric, you froze.
oh,
I don't know if he froze for anybody else, but he was froze for me. I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
I didn't hear
Yeah,
that
he was
whisper.
froze for me too.
where did you
Oh.
cut off?
I said this guy, and you just went,
This guy. Oh, so that's where Cooper says, oh, yeah, Shiraz said something about a missing shepherd out of Harleton. Martin, right? And he goes, yeah, I'm Martin. And Cooper's like, oh, yeah, okay, everybody come on in. I'm going to, if you guys want to wash up, there's a basin outside. The horses haven't drank too much from it. I just filled it up a few hours ago. It was going to be the horse water for the morning. But if you guys want to go, wash off some of those
Yeah.
orc bits, that's totally cool.
Mhm.
I'll put the kettle back on the fire. 70 orcs.
something like that. Yeah, it was impressive. Honestly. The river's right there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my soap and wash in the river. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you get them
Let's
something
go
to
dunk
eat?
self and clean.
Yeah.
They've
River's
been
good.
in like a cavern tied up for like weeks. Like, give them food, please.
Oh, no.
We'll pay you for the food.
Oh, no need to pay for the food. Absolutely. I'll take care of them. You take care of everybody. I want to hear the story about the 70 orcs. So he goes over and he grabs some bread and some, like you said, he throws the kettle back on the fire, but he grabs a couple loaves of bread off while you do what you were just about to say you were doing.
I go into the river and just like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Find some place to wash up. I have a feeling a
Fine.
horse trough is not going to cut it for this. So
find Steuben and put my other toga on. Lemfir walks around in a toga, remember?
I do have a change of clothes in my backpack, so totally also changing.
He has two togas, so he washes the one, puts it out to dry, and puts on the other one.
Exactly. I was going to say.
Yeah, and Bran has to take some time
Soap's
scrubbing up
for.
that splint mail and oiling it so it doesn't rust. And
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah, I probably have to do the same. Ugh.
yeah.
Gross.
I'll tell you what,
Love it.
leave the armor with me. I'll take care of
Oh,
oiling it up.
Excuse me? No, thank you. I will take care of my own equipment.
All right. I was busy. I was getting gunky as it was doing mine. I can take care of yours if you want.
Fair. We can hang out together.
There you go.
That'll make time pass faster.
Okay.
Yeah, we get back in. Lemfir's just gonna look at the Cooper and be like, "Hey, could you have use of 2 dogs around here until my adventuring days are done? Bruno and Mars here kind of got really beat up in the caverns, and I don't feel like we should take them in our. We plan to be going below, even farther underground. I just don't think it's a good place for them, and I was wondering if they could stay here with you."
Yeah, no, I can definitely take care of them. It'd be a welcome addition here. They can help scare off some of the local wildlife that tries to come in and eat the chickens and ducks.
Beautiful.
They'll be well
Perfect.
looked after.
I feel like at this point, if I take them any farther, it's animal abuse, and I don't want anything to happen to them.
Wish I could do the same, but unfortunately, DOG just follows me everywhere. And then I like pace a little bit forward, and you watch DOG just like trot after me and sit down behind me. I'm like, it's a plague.
So, you when you came in, you said that Cooper had given Snagger, Martin, and Sam Hess some bread, some cheese. He's thrown some more vegetables and in the kettle, a little bit of stew meat, and he's getting that heated up. So he looks over and he's like, 70 orcs. Where were they hiding 70 orcs in this area?
Oh, they had a whole compound down below. Under
Below?
that old abandoned keep.
Okay.
Cooper, what can you tell us about people with Snagger? How'd you describe those things that came up and gave them potions?
Oh. Yeah, they look like, well, they were about as big as him, and, pointing over at Bran and Cooper and, the humans. But they had like things in their face. Like tentacle-y things.
Yeah, do you know anything about those? Never heard of them before.
Cooper says no.
As a
I'm not much of an adventurer, never have been. I spent my whole life here in the Hironshire, over in Howler's Moor, the High Moor, Thornwood. I've been here my entire life.
Well, it was worth a shot. Do you know of anybody who might?
Well, I mean, anything esoteric like that, I would probably talk to Towster. I mean, that wizard knows a little bit about everything almost.
Yeah, I just feel like I bug him all the time. He teaches me stuff, and I mean, I pay him well, but I don't know. He's kind of twitchy. Like he's always worried about something. I never know what it is. So
Oh, he's worried his old guildmaster will find him and do horrible things if you were to listen to him. I personally don't know how much of that story is true and how much it's just a paranoid old man in a tower that never leaves, but it's the way he's been for the last however long I've been alive. And he was old even then when I was a kid.
interesting. But what about you three? You guys have anything we need to ask Cooper that I'm forgetting?
Not off the top of my head.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, anyways, I think the orcs are going to not be a problem. I mean, we pretty much wiped them out. Yeah, old Bran here hates them. So it was with much malice that they were wiped out.
Well, orcs are well known to be a bane on the forest, so he probably was doing us a service.
Yeah, it was great. Should have saw him with his two swords just lopping heads off. Just wow. It was great.
I'm just glad they won't be threatening this part of the surface anymore.
Well,
The fact that they had these guys as prisoners alone, that worries me because that means they've taken prisoners before. Probably explains at least a few of the disappearances. My question is, we didn't find a whole lot of bone piles that looked like humanoid bones. What happened to those other old prisoners? And where does that cavern lead down? Because I have a feeling that'll answer that question.
Snagger, he just takes a big old bite from this, log of bread, and he's like, oh, they take them below. Those
That's
tentacly
what I thought.
faced things, they come up, they take the spellcasters, and they take them below, down that tunnel. See, when I was talking to this one girl who was there, and we were going to make a break for it, because she had a little bit of magic to her. But they ended up coming up, and they took her before we got a chance to make an escape.
You remember
That was
girl's name?
Janellith, right?
It was Jelly or something like that.
Janellith.
Yeah, that's it. Janellith.
So we at least know Janellith is there, and that's who we've been mainly looking for. So we got to go down and find Jelly Nutella down there, and it'll be great.
Marin is sitting here thinking in her head, just, do all dwarves have trouble with names? Is this a dwarf thing? Or is it just a coincidence that the two of them? She eyes Bran without asking the question out loud.
Bran
what?
is snickering and shaking his head.
Exactly.
So I think you just have two very bad examples. Snagger's obviously not intelligent, and Lemfear just does not
Doesn't
care
care.
enough to
Yeah.
learn people's names.
It's two
You have-
different causes.
Dumber than a rock and smarter than anything, and both of them do the same thing.
Exactly. I love it so much. It's great. It's great.
God. Oh man.
Jelly
Snagger's
is a
not all that
jelly.
dumb either. He's got an 11 intelligence. He's just, malnourished and sleep deprived.
All right. So hey, Cooper, have you heard anything about those Formian, the things over in the
Fomorian.
Shriekenmire? Yeah, them things.
Morians.
They've been a bit of a constant thorn in the side of Thurmaster since they made their appearance, but not really much any of us can do. We set up I went out with Shiraz and we set up some traps and deterrents in the area. Left out a couple carcasses to hopefully try and lure them out from the cave they've been in. But yeah, they've been a problem here and there still.
My newfound trap making ability is anything to be spoken of. What you do is you get some catapults and you put them underground, and you get some peanut butter. And you put the peanut butter right where they can get it, and as they grab a hold of the peanut butter, the catapult launches, but doesn't hit them with rocks. It just whacks them in the PP with the trebuchet. And that will send them packing. They won't want to be in that field anymore.
He takes a second. He looks like he's going to say something. And he turns over, he checks the stew, and he goes, "Oh, this is done." And he ladles up a couple bowls for the 3 that you've pulled out of the
Yes.
tunnels.
Yes, stew. Absolutely.
Excellent
Right here.
idea. I think people need food. We're getting a little weird here.
Yeah, the bowls are right over. Yeah, here you go. And he just ladles up everybody a bowl.
In the vein of that, but not as weird. I had a thought. Zeldrin kind of rules the area, right? She's kind of just there, but she comes out and does some. Would Fomorians kind of be like encroaching on her territory? Like if someone were to go and be like, "Hey, these Fomorians are encroaching on your shit. You might want to take care of them." She might take care of them.
We try not to.
I just don't think I should go.
We try not to bother her as much as we can. The last time she was bothered, she ended up raising an army of lizard men and sent them at Thurmaster and Milborn. And for those of you who don't remember, but you were told this story, that's how Thurmaster got like so messed up in the past. Even though Thurmaster and Milborn, they were able to push the lizardmen out. It's also part of the reason why Broken Spire Keep is broken. That was part of that lore dump a while back. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're right, but I really don't want to go talk to her. I've never seen
maybe
her.
let's not poke that bear. How's that sound?
If you guys want to go talk to her, you guys can go talk to her.
Hard pass.
I can tell you where she lairs.
I feel like
Ooh,
Lemfear was
where's
kind of
she
volunteering himself.
Well, no, I can't. She'll kill me.
Oh yeah, not you. Okay.
Bronze,
Right.
green,
Right.
like natural enemies. Even though I don't care, she probably cares.
Well, she lairs over in the Blessed Wood, near somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of shifts around.
So we
there.
all agree we're gonna send Lanny, right?
I am a master debater. I could do this.
I don't know if we should do that, guys. I think we
This
should maybe,
may be one to put a pin in.
yeah.
I
Maybe
just
let that
I just don't want
sleeping dog lie.
Fomorians to destroy Thurmaster.
They
I mean,
haven't.
Thurmaster's very underprotected as it is.
I'm
We've been
also
doing-
not above picking on something that's not my size.
Cooper says, we've been doing me and Shiraz have been doing our best to keep them as protected as possible. We've shored up their defenses, the palisades. Parfley has hired on additional militia from some of the river barges, but they're not able to handle those in a straight fight, probably, unless they fielded an entire militia unit, maybe. But
That would be a pain.
But I know Parfley's been talking to the Carmins, so who knows? Till then, me and Shiraz will do what we can to keep them as contained as we can.
Better than the alternative. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for the food and everything else, Cooper. It's appreciated.
Absolutely. And if you want to find a Zeldrin, she's in the Blessed Wood somewhere. Like I said, she lairs in the wood, but where she sleeps, she tends to change that pretty often. Last time she was asleep for 25, 30 years, she was basically just a big old hill of moss and grass over there that just grew over her.
Have you seen?
Seen her once or twice in my life flying through the area.
Oh, so you've never seen her up close?
No, but she is quite large. It's hard to miss her when she's flying through the sky. Wingspan's got to be at least 100 feet.
That'd be awesome to see.
Wow.
Such magnificence.
Southeast.
That seems like my party doesn't want to go talk to her, so we'll pin this. But I
Yeah,
feel like
let's-
we'd have to help with the Fomorian situation.
Stagger goes, so you're not going below?
We are going below. We have some stuff we got to take care of up here.
Okay.
But, oh, don't worry. When we go below, we'll bring you with us since you want to get revenge on them.
He kind of gives like a weak smile, but it's a genuine one, but it's like a oh no. Like eating his food like this is the first food he's seen in years.
Anyway, Cooper, as a thank you, do you have some wood that needs chopped or anything? Something we can maybe pay you back for what you're doing for us?
You know, get these folks home safe. We're not going to worry about that this time.
Okay.
Besides, Lemfier's giving me 2 new guard dogs for the farm.
All right.
Oh, how's the kid? The
Kid.
bear.
Yes.
Maxwell.
Yes.
Maxwell's doing quite well. He's figured out how to control his shifting. He can now go between his regular form and his werebear form at will. His family, and even though it skipped a generation, they're okay with it now. And he's even protected their farm a couple times from some what were they? Those orcs. He'd seen a couple on the outskirts at one point, and he's chased off a big old grizzly that was out there too.
We saw that.
Uh-huh.
Not him fighting it, but we saw that grizzly. It was big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
That's good. I'm glad he's doing well.
Yeah, that's Barry, is what I call him. Barry the bear.
Barry the bear.
Barry the bear. He every once in a while you'll catch him over in the berry bushes behind the farm.
Oh, God.
That sounds unbearable.
It's when Barry's eating the berries, it can get quite messy. And I like those berries, so.
Hey, look, I want another bowl of stew. Anybody else want some?
I can barely believe this story. I pick up a bowls too.
If you make another bear joke, I'm going to throw something at you. Please don't.
You're not able to just grin and bear it?
Marin, I'm going to let that one slide past.
I feel like that's unfair.
I think it is unfair, but I'm not sad about it.
Jeez. Brand's sure bearing down on us.
That's my bowl and spoon down. Pick up my flagon. I'm walking outside.
I think he barely held it together there.
I heard that.
A spoon just comes whipping in from the outside and catches Lanny on the side of the head.
Oh. Honestly, this is the first time in a while that we've just sat down and had a conversation over a good meal. This is kind of nice.
Bran comes
been-
back in a moment later. It was nice laughing too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't had like a break in weeks.
It's been kind of intense. This is nice.
But all right, everybody get some sleep, I guess. And tomorrow, you're from Harleton. All right, perfect. So we'll just head to Milbourne, and then once we get these two situated, we'll get you down to Harleton.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
Let's do
fantastic.
that.
I want to check out Harleton too. We haven't really been down there since we took care of the water situation. Want to see
Probably
if the
not a
new
bad
mire
idea.
has shriveled up.
All right. So you guys get your sleep. It's a very uneventful night at Cooper's. He puts you up in various places around the farm. The morning kicks up. Steuben is ready to go. you guys load up the barge and make your way down down the Trinit River and end up at Milbourne in just a few hours because the barge is so much quicker than walking.
Yes, that's why
So
we
much
bought it.
So much quicker than
Yep.
walking. And right here,
Best decision I ever made.
so you're able to park that barge at the docks, and there's the ford where you can go across the river with the trail, with the road, if you want to call it a road, what passes for a road in this area that goes straight south to Harleton. But you are at the Milbourne docks now.
Who's the sheriff here?
Garland.
Garland.
Yeah.
That's right. Garland. I'm gonna write that down because I always forget to write his name down.
Yep. You always
Brand,
forget that.
Yeah.
do you want to inform Garland that we are here and that we found some people? And
Yeah, gladly.
I'll take Marin, you should take Sam
I'll
to
walk
the
Sam
temple.
up, yeah.
And I'll take Snagger to the mutton, the Baron of Mutton, to meet his uncle.
So I will go announce us.
Okay.
Perfect.
Lanny, who are you going with? Or are you going somewhere else?
Now that we're back in town, I might go replace my clothes from leaping through the fire as I was. I assume I burned some holes in them bitches.
You probably got some toasty marks in there, yeah. Rastifer store, number 12 on that map, near the center of town. That's going to be the place to go get clothes. Because Rastifer's got a little bit of everything. Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay. You know exactly where Garland, God damn, Eric, speak. Gerald. There we go. You know exactly where he is, over at the at his carpentry shop that doubles as the sheriff's office, because he's as close to a thing of lawman as you get in this town.
Yeah.
And he's in his very familiar spot, sitting on the porch, feet kicked up on the railing, whittling something away.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, I haven't seen you around here for a while.
Yeah, well, we come back with good news. We retrieved a few people.
That's fantastic news. Who'd you find?
I give them the rundown.
Okay. Oh,
And we... This...
Whoops. Sorry. Misclicked.
Give me a second. And we think we have a lead on Janelleth.
that's great news.
We're restocking and setting up for a foray deeper down.
Deeper down.
Underground. We
Oh.
found them under the old busted keep not too far away.
Oh, that's underground. That's troubling. No wonder we couldn't find them. They weren't up top.
Yeah.
Shiraz's birds were all over the Heronshire looking.
But that's why. So
Well, that makes sense then.
that's where we're headed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully Rastifer will cut you a good deal. I'm sure he would if, you know what? Rastifer will take care of you. He always takes care of the locals. You've been here
Yeah.
long enough to be considered a local by now.
So we're going to get to work on that. We got to stock up. We've got to get a few things together, and then we're going to head back out. You probably won't hear from us again for quite a while.
Okay. Well, I will send word down to Harleton, and I'll get one of our guys to get Martin home if you'd like.
That would be appreciated. That way we can focus here in town and get the supplies we need.
Yeah, I'll go handle that now. I'll go find somebody that can get him home. If you just want to have him wait over at the Baron of Mutton,
Yeah, we can do that.
that'll probably be best.
Thank you much. I appreciate it.
Most welcome. We'll get to the bottom of this. Hopefully get Janelle home here safe soon.
That's my hope too. All right, I got to go catch up with everyone else.
Okay. Next person.
Go ahead, Marin.
Sure. I don't really have anything specific to say to Sam Hess. Just, making sure he gets back okay. He's been through a lot.
Okay. So you make your way north from the docking area. You get to the temple, and Layfarer is still there doing Layfarer things inside the temple, setting it up for some kind of mass or service of some kind.
Sure.
And he hears the door and sees it open behind him. He turns around and goes, "Marin, Sam Hess, you found him."
We did.
This is fantastic. We're all really worried around here. I thought I was going to have to send off for a new apprentice. He's kind of joking with Sam Hess, trying to lighten the mood. And Sam has no room for humor at all.
Yeah, he didn't strike me as being the humorous type.
Yeah. He just shoots this glare over at Layfarer, but then, almost like, you shoot your boss a dirty look and then you correct pretty quickly. He does one of those. He goes, "So where were you? What happened?" And Layfarer explains, how he was kidnapped and taken, and looks at you and is like, "Where do you come in on this story?"
Well, we followed the leads and found this underground network under the old abandoned keep. Seems like there may be even more below. We're hoping that, we have reason to believe that Janellith was taken further in and further down, and we're making plans to go down after her.
And Sam Hess goes, "No, she was definitely taken further down. Just never seen any of those things on their face. And when they were giving the orcs those potions or drinks or whatever they were, God, they stank like fish. But anytime the orcs drank them, they just did whatever those things asked them to do."
We've run into that several times, the fishy smelling potions.
Yeah. Layfarer looks at you, says, "Well, if you need any services from the temple, we are here to help you."
Thank you. I will make that offer to my companions.
Whatever spells we can provide, tithe what you can.
Much appreciated.
Well, Sam Hess, let's get you cleaned up and in new vestments, and you can tell me all about what you saw while you were there, and if anything could help them, we'll get you the information as quickly as we can. But from the sounds of it, Sam's already told you practically everything he knows from his time there. But if he remembers anything new, we'll definitely make sure to get that information to you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'll let you know if we could use anything spell-wise. That might be helpful, actually, now that you mention it.
Any curings, healings, either myself or Sam will take care of it.
Okay. Thank you.
That could be useful.
Now, keep in mind, Sam is a level 3 cleric.
Right.
And Layfarer is a level 7.
Okay. Perfect.
And transition to either Lemphir or Lanny.
Go ahead, Lanny.
I'm probably not gonna do a whole hell of a lot unless there is a something that's interactable at the at number 12. But I did do the math real quick while I was sitting here, and 5 gold pieces looks like it would be enough to buy 2 outfits that are basically what I was wearing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
did you get my message?
Who?
I did not.
Lem
What?
Lemfir gave you 20 gold to buy stuff out of the party fund. I feel like clothing and shit like that should be covered by the party fund. Especially when you got it from shit like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much that if you want to interact with Rastifer, make any special orders for things that are not common to a small town like this, you could, or we can pass it over to Lemfir.
Actually, you know what? I might. I'm gonna ask Rastifer. Do you happen to do anything special with embroidery?
Embroidery, I don't really sew things myself, but there are a few of the locals that do some embroidery work. What are you looking to get done? I might be able to recommend somebody.
I was looking to get a bit of a design. Just a little thing, and I'm going to show him a little paper and pen
Mm-hmm.
where I've drawn out the symbols for the Lady of Steam, the head of a furry dragon,
Mm-hmm.
a man with two swords crossed behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and a bow and arrow being drawn by a dog.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I wouldn't mind having this on 4 cloaks if you don't mind.
You know, I can get that done. Buy the cloaks, an extra, we'll call it 10% for the embroidery.
Done. And I'm gonna leave him a tip too.
Okay. That might be a few days. I know just the local to do it. She does quite a bit of the local seamstress work. She actually worked on my clothes here that you see, and he's wearing some pretty decent looking clothes. Nothing that you would call finery, but definitely a cut above what most of the residents in town wear. Not quite to the Carmen noble status, but still really nice looking clothes. So might be a few days to get her to get it done, you know, depending on her workload, but we'll see how long that takes. They'll be here for you.
I'm gonna chuck 4 gold his way because that is enough. If I'm not, I'll just chuck a 5 of gold to him.
Okay.
That's enough for fine cloak, for cloth cloaks, the 10% extra, and the tip.
Perfect. And then anything else there?
I should be good on that front.
Okay. Transferring over to Lemfia.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm just walking with Snagger to the Baron of Mutton because I know that's where the Grizzler's going to be.
Okay.
He lives there, basically. So just going to walk with him, open the door, go into the Baron of Mutton.
So when you go in, what you see is, you know, some of the locals and a couple of the barge people that, you know, typically stay here, you know, the traveling merchants. They're all out in the common room. Durcaster's over in one corner, and he's actually the one dealing with the Grizzler at the moment. The Grizzler's talking about himself, of course, in the third person with Durcaster, you know, saying, I need a drink. I'm looking for some food because the Grizzler always wants the mutton. And Durcaster, you know, this decrepit, nearly blind, nearly deaf old man is like, what? There haven't been any twisters in this area in ever. That's something for up north. He goes, no, the Grizzler wants some mutton. And he's like, I don't see your button.
He wants food. Food, man. Food.
And this is when Bartholomew comes out from the kitchen. He goes, I got it. are you going to pay this time or not? And he goes into the typical, is the who's paying for the Grizzler's food? Is the Grizzler paying or is not?
I'm just gonna go like, how much does he owe?
At this point, probably a good 10 gold. He never pays his tab. And Snagger is, yep, that sounds just like him.
All right. I'm gonna cover the tab.
Okay.
Completely. I'm gonna put 10 gold. I'm just like, he's set. And I'm gonna put another 5 gold and be like, this will cover him and Snagger for the next like week, probably, right?
Hopefully, yeah. They don't see how. Well, this won't tell them how much they have on their tab. Thank you. And
You'd like that'll cover it. Hey, old Grizzler, I found your nephew.
yeah, while you were covering the tab, you could see that they both kind of reunited behind you, and they're like, he's like, yeah. Thank you so much for finding the little Snagger. I heard from my cousin he was coming out to visit, and he was supposed to be bringing me some stout. Some Stonewell stout. Where's that? And Snagger's like, yeah, about the stout. When the orcs got me, it kind of busted the tankard, and it spilled everywhere. There is no stout. And the Grizzler's like, no stout. No stout. I need a drink. And her caster goes, minks are expensive.
How is this guy? Whatever. Anyway.
Like he's
Hey,
ancient looking. He's an ancient looking old man. Just
All right, beautiful. Hey, Snag, we have some stuff we're gonna take care of. When we're ready to go below, we'll come and get you, okay?
sounds great. I can't wait to take it to the orcs and whatever those weird squid faced men.
Yeah. I'm anxious as well. I think it'll be a good time. Just relax, hang out with your uncle. You guys need anything? We'll be around. Maybe. But we'll be here for you when we leave. Have a good day. Bye, everybody. And I'm just gonna like wave to the whole bar as I leave.
All right. As you leave, it's pretty much everybody converging on you outside, along with Gerald and one of the local militia that's gonna escort Martin back to Harleton, if that's what you want to allow happen.
All right, so everybody converges. Everybody home safe except for this guy.
Yep.
He was asking the party.
Right,
This
the
is like
party.
role play.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Sam is back at the temple. Layfair offered if there were any spells that we might help us in our adventuring to basically waive the fee, tithe as you will. So if anyone thinks of anything along those lines as we're preparing to go below,
Mm.
I feel like that would be rather helpful.
Well, we'll have to think about it, but all right. So Militiaman and Gerald, you guys are taking him home.
We got him.
Okay. Question, because I was anxious to see, has the new mire, like, what's the word? Lemfir would know the word, but like when water goes down, recessed at all?
You're asking Gerald?
Yeah.
It hasn't expanded any further.
Okay, but it hasn't gone down.
It's going to take years for that land to unwaterlog itself. But
Well, at least
not
it ain't gonna expand anymore.
I was going to say, at least it's not growing.
Okay. Beautiful. Anyway, all right. Well, yeah. Martin, be safe. There was a farmer down there. that we were friends with. Tell him we said hi.
I can't remember that farmer's name now.
Lemfir doesn't know his name. That's why he said it that way.
And that's the session that I missed, so I don't remember that one.
He was a nice guy. I want to call him Todd for now.
Lemfir is like, there's a farmer that we were friends with. Tell him we said hi. And I don't know if Bran will speak up and be like Todd or whatnot, but yeah, Lemfir doesn't know his name at all.
Am I even there?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's
we all
converged.
converged.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody converged
Then-
at this point.
Then yeah. Hey, whoa. I'll go ahead and call his name out.
Todd, perfect. Yeah, that was his name. That guy.
Yeah, him.
He gave us a bunch of stakes for our our investigation. So he was a friend. But yeah, good luck, safe journey, stay out of trouble. See any orcs? Let us know.
Will do. We'll definitely get you word.
Damn, it is storming fierce here. But anyway,
Where?
uh,
I don't even see
so-
rain.
but anyway,
A,
yeah, I'm
a
just gonna
side
look
note, I walked
ahead.
into an enclosed space and didn't have somebody try to donate my kidneys for me. So this is already a marked improvement over the last 4 days.
All right, so I assume we want to head to Thurmaster we want to head to Thurmaster because I want to talk to Tauster about these people, these things. And I also want to check on the Fomorian situation. I know Cooper said that him and Shiraz are keeping it contained, but I also kind of want to see for myself. Like, I have a vested interest in this area. So,
Okay.
but also, what is our plan of action? Like, what are we doing? Like, I know we're going below, but do we want to kind of like figure things out up here first? What do we want to do?
Honestly, a week in this town would be kind of helpful. I do have to find some fellow pickpockets and do some training to actually acquire my next experience gain, if you know what I mean.
I'm actually pretty well trained up here right now. I'm going to work a little bit more with my weapons just to make sure I'm, well, in decent shape with them, but there's not much I need to do. Supplies are topped off. We're pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Once we get back to the barge and we're moving, there's some things I want to discuss, but I just don't want to discuss it around everybody.
Sounds cool to me.
Fine by me.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to Thurmaster.
To Thurmaster.
Thurmaster.
Sounds
Beautiful.
good.
We're going to barge on over to Thurmaster. As we're on the barge, Lemfir's just going to like pull the three of you and be like, all right, we're getting pretty famous around here. I think we need a name.
Yeah, we probably
sure.
do. Sorry, that was more a reaction of I'm so bad at coming up with names.
So we're not going with Kill Dirk's expulsionary unit anymore thing.
We were never going
We were
with that.
never once.
Eric, would I have been able to like order the capes to like be delivered?
I'm sure we're coming
Delivered?
back. We got to get
Yeah.
the Twizzler or Snagger anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up Snagger.
Cool. So, in which case, I would probably keep the design a secret for now and let it be revealed on that once we return.
That's very cute, by the way. I loved listening to that. That was great.
I'm adorable.
So, yeah, I think we need a name. Like, we need a group name so people aren't like, hey, we got to find Lemfir, Marin, Bran, and Lanny. They'd be like, we got to find the orcs killers or
I
the
don't think I like that as a name.
Destructo disc or something. I don't know.
Destructo disc.
We could do it off of each of our specialities. I could also just call us the Animal Whisperers, being of the fact that two of us have pets, a third loves animals, and the fourth talks to them.
Animal.
Three dogs and a goat.
We could just be called the Menagerie.
Oh, I kind of like that.
The Hounds of Avalon.
What's Avalon? Where's Avalon?
Have no idea. I just made it up.
It's a pretty name.
It's funny.
I
as
don't know.
do
Sounds like
have
a hill of apples.
It's funny as I do have the stats for all the Avalon stuff over on my bookcase.
We could just go with something as simple as the Rescuers, since we rescue people all the time. It's like our shtick.
It has a
What
ring
about
to
the
it.
Get-Backers?
I like the rescuers
Because we
better.
Mhm.
It feels. I don't know. It feels. I don't know. Simple.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, simple's
It's
good.
simplistic.
Memorable.
It's straightforward. People are like, oh yeah, you got to call the Rescuers. Oh, somebody's missing? Get the Rescuers.
We sound like emergency services.
I mean, aren't we? Like,
Kind
who
of
else
are.
has done
Kind of are.
anything around here?
Yeah.
Somebody
I
call
mean, I'm
911. Lanny is on fire on the dance floor.
I mean, I'm sure other people have done stuff, but let's be honest, we're kind of carrying the load around here.
The load bearers.
Nah.
I still like the Rescuers. We're the Rescuers.
My
Freedom
vote's
Barge.
And we're going into the Underdark, so we're the rescuers down
down under.
under.
I love it.
You just sent Kara into a coughing fit.
I think I sent
Great.
myself into a coughing fit, but that's great.
Oh, all right, perfect. I
wonderful.
think that's the name, unless there's a real objection.
My vote is now going
Nope.
for the rescuers, no
Yeah.
matter what. Like that has sold me right there.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. We
yeah.
have to start introducing ourselves as the Rescuers instead of just who we are. That's
It is
issue number
faster
one.
than saying 4 names in a row. I will say that's
So
practical.
that's issue
Which-
number one down.
You know, it could be worse. They could have just referred to us as you assholes.
It is
All right.
it is much more positive than it
Yeah.
could be otherwise.
Yeah. I like
So-
the PR angle of rescuers better.
So the other thing I wanted to bring up to all three of you, and if Kildirk was here, it would have been him too, but the three of you, I feel like we need a base of operations. Just a place where people will know to find us if we're in town. Right now, we're just kind of all over the place, and I don't feel like a barge is a base of operations. So
I'm
what? Wild pitch. I say we try to get the keep.
Ooh.
I will
Well,
leave that up to you all. I'm not the settling down type. I'll stop by for a few days, but I'm still out in the wild mostly.
Sure, but that way at least you know where to find us when you want to
Yeah.
stop by for a few days.
True.
I mean, it's not like we're probably not going to be there a whole lot, but
True.
Yeah.
it would just be a nice place to store our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Oh,
how are
you-
you going to protect that stuff when we're not there?
we could get retainers, and the retainers will hold down the fort better than just having a cork board and thumbtacks.
And a lot
Yeah,
better
like
than bringing everything with us all the time.
yeah. Which, like I said, just kind of spitballing. I think the keep is strategically located. We would own the place that gets to the Underdark or the underground. So if there's an issue, we'll be the first ones to know. When we're there. And eventually, if we get a name for ourselves, people are going to come and want to be part of it. I mean, we're the rescuers. It's going to be a well-known thing. And people are like, oh, I want to be a rescuer. They'll waddle themselves down to us to be like, I want to join. Sign me up. And it's remote enough that we could have like animals and we could expand out farms and like it could become a real thing, a real cool place in the brand. Like you said, if you want to go off for a while, you can, but you always have a place to come back to instead of like hoping that people take you in. You would always have a room. We would keep a room for you at all times.
And that would be comforting to know I have.
Plus, it's got a tower where I can do my wizardy shit. It's got a temple that Marin can revamp to the Steam Lady, and we've got
deep clean that. That's gonna be deep cleaned. Yeah.
Whatever. And then we like there's enough space that Lanny could start like one of those guild thingies with the other thieves. Like it's big enough for everybody to do their thing.
I've never thought about being a doyen before. It could be cool.
A what?
Thieves can't. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Perfect. But I know it's owned by the Parfleys, which means we'd have to talk to them. But I figure with the amount of shit we've done, maybe they'll cut us a deal.
Here's the
Worth
secondary
asking.
idea. Here's what you do. Just hunker down a little bit. Just crouch down. Follow me. Squatters' rights. My wife is also ashamed that I made that joke. She's got her hand on her face like this. But she did chortle, so I won.
That was funny. But anyway, so
These are all great ideas, and we need to move on them. But at the same time, we need to get our stuff together, and we need to get moving because the longer we dither, the more danger those people are underground.
Yes, understand.
These are all great things, and please, Lemfear, I'm not saying to go through with your plan, or I'm not saying to put a pin in it. I'm just saying is whatever we decide, we need to decide and move on it because we need to get going.
well, we're already going. This is we're traveling.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we're taking Snagger with us, so we'll have a little bit of muscle with us on top of you.
That'll
like,
be good.
If we have a base of operations, like I said, people are going to want to join. People might even come to try to stay and live with us. So we would have a plethora of people to pull from if we need help. Like this is looking to the future, but it's worth talking about.
Yeah.
If we're going to be an adventuring company, we might as well be a legit one with all the bells and whistles.
Very true.
We're going to Thurmaster anyway. We'll try to get a meeting with the Parfleys to see what they want for it, what we can do to maybe gifted it. I doubt it, but and then maybe we take care of the Fomorians. They do it because the Fomorians are still an issue. Like, that's something that needs to be dealt with. Like, there's stuff up here we got to deal with too. I mean, I know we got to get down there and save them people, but we got shit up here to do too.
All I'm saying is they're going to be a lot easier to kill if you whack them in the cock with a trebuchet.
I mean, you really like that plan. I mean, sure.
I just want to know why he's thinking so much about Fomorian's genitalia.
I want to know how you're going to get the trebuchet across the like marshy ground to even get it there in the first place. But yes,
I was honestly going to use the marshy ground to try and bury it, but Yeah,
I didn't
and
get there.
I feel like it would be both funny and tactical, so it's kind of my shtick.
But anyway, yeah, let's just enjoy our trip down the river, and then once we're there, we'll do our things.
Yeah.
Okay. So your trip down to Thurmaster is pretty uneventful as well. You see some wildlife here and there as you're making your way down, but eventually, it takes about a full day, half the time it normally takes to get there, because you're going by barge instead of by land, and you end up in the small little Thurmaster area.
Nice.
Okay.
I am heading for Tousters
Okay.
first.
All
And
know
then-
where Telsters is.
Considering the state of the rest of this town, I don't think there's anything else much I want to do here. So
I'm
Well,
kinda
eventually
with-
we got to talk.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
We got to talk to Squire Marlin too at some point, but
sure. Unfortunately, we are missing his favorite person right now. But
is it really his favorite person though?
I don't know.
Or
He
is
really seemed to get along with them.
or is Clydirk or Squire Marlin Clydirk's favorite person?
I think that's a little more the case.
Whatever though. Yep.
Just-
So
Anyway.
we're all going to Touster,
Yeah, why not?
knocking on the door.
All right. So you're going where first?
Touster.
Touster. You knock on the door and the panel slides open and you see the... Oh, it's you! And he slams the little port shut, opens up the door. And... I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, we've been busy killing orcs.
Oh, that's what orcs are good for. Here, come on in. Didn't you have dogs last time you were here?
Yeah, they're staying at Cooper's.
Oh.
They're the stuff we're gonna be doing. It's not conducive for having a couple dogs with you. So
Oh,
I'm leaving them with Cooper for the time being.
Cooper loves dogs.
Slides DOG behind me.
So, got a question for you, Touster. You may know the answer, you might not. What can you tell us about men with tentacles on their face?
Nothing good.
Yeah, we kind of figured that.
That was obvious.
Okay. So depending on who you talk to, is they have two different names. You have their proper names, which are illithids, and you have the more of a vulgar kind of vernacular for them, which they're called mind flayers.
Well, that's descriptive.
They like
does
to
not
eat
sound
brains.
pleasant. Ooh.
Oh,
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us about them besides they eat brains?
Well, some of them are very magical. Some of their skills are just outright horrifying. And some of them have this weird other ability where it's not really magic. They don't need to use their hands, they don't say words, things just happen. They can just make things happen. And some of them also have this, or most of them I should say, have this kind of like hypnotic property where they can make things do things. Like they can
just make them do things.
Yeah, so kind of like how I cast Charm Person, and have the innkeep over at the Fox and Tails think that I'm the best person in the world. they can do that too, and sometimes a lot better. So while that guy just might think I'm the best person in the world, they can actually make that guy do whatever they want.
Well, damn. That's
And,
not good.
Are they weak to anything? Like, do they have a weakness?
I honestly have never fought one. I've never seen one. I just know some of the lore from back when I worked over at the Bestiaries printing presses back in
And
the city.
interesting. Well, the reason we're bringing it up is we found some of the people that were kidnapped when we
that's
killed
wonderful
the bunch of
news.
orcs.
It's great.
However, they said that the orcs were being fed potions by these squid men.
That's not great.
Afraid of.
That's what we were
bad.
kind of.
That's really bad. But I mean, if they're all they were doing was controlling orcs. But if they're taking, oh man, none of this is good.
They were taking the mages below, like to the underground, but they were leaving the non-mages as like workers.
What would they need mages for?
That's the mystery.
Maybe there's some group of them that thinks wizard brains taste better or something. They typically view mages and wizards as more of a threat because they can use magic too. Huh. Troubling, very troubling. Dark times.
So, man, if you're worried about him, maybe I should be worried.
He's visibly worried about this. He's not happy about anything he's just heard.
And I'm sorry, anything that makes a wizard uneasy is going to make Bran uneasy because he is very typically wizards control the forces of creation, and if it freaks him out, that's a problem.
Uh-huh.
So these things are trouble. So this is gonna sound weird, but could the Fomorians in the mire be here because those things are now below?
Well, those things are always below. They don't live on the surface anywhere. But if they moved
in this
into
vicinity.
that's what I was going to say. If they moved in on the Fomorians' territory, the Fomorians felt like they were encroaching. A pair of Fomorians are not going to want to be anywhere near a collective of these things. They don't live. They're not solitary. They live in groups.
Oh, good.
Eek.
At least that's
troubling.
What we have. What I read in the books back in the city. Again, I've never seen one of these physically. Mm-hmm. Only what I know from the library. Huh?
I don't think.
Merrier, I suppose.
I don't think Mary is the operative term we're looking for here.
So, wow. Okay. Well, that's useful information. We know that we need to find a way to protect our brains.
There comes the thunder here.
It was wild, man. It was bad here for a minute. But all right, so we need to find a way to protect our brains. If they have mind control, I wonder if their mind control is how strong their mind control is. Because to be able to defend from it, we would need probably the equivalent or higher defenses.
Are you saying this out
So-
loud or not?
Yeah, Lemfir's talking out loud, kind of to himself, but kind of to the group.
That Tauster's like, they have strong magics. I don't know any tricks that could prevent those types of things. And a helmet is, not going to do much if they disable you and then eat your brains.
Yeah.
It'll prevent a good tap to the noggin, but you can't cast spells while wearing a helmet.
No, not me. So,
She can. You can't.
interesting. We'll have to figure this out. But anyway, what's the news on the Fomorian front, by the way?
Well, just the other week, a couple weeks ago, they managed to make off with a few more sheep, but they seem content to be raiding the sheep, raiding livestock, basically. They seem content to be raiding livestock for the time being. Cooper and Shiraz have done some stuff to help us out, and then if you walk the southern wall, you'll see the palisades have been reinforced, and they sunk these trunks into the ground and put sharp points on them. Help defend, and we've doubled the militia. The Parfleys have paid for that.
Okay.
Something.
Well, good. I'm surprised that there hasn't been like a full assault against them. They're kind of like an intrusive species right now.
Do you want to go after a 20-foot tall, gnarled, monstrous giant?
Not particularly, but I mean,
Not yet.
Bran could probably handle them, but that's to be seen.
I mean, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but that's a bit much.
All right. So, well, thanks for the information, Tauster. We really appreciate it. We're gonna go talk to Squire Duck and figure all this stuff out.
Oh, okay. Well,
So, but yeah, thanks for all the help. We appreciate it. And don't worry. When I need some more training, I'll be back.
never worried about you showing up needing training.
Beautiful. You guys have any questions for him before we leave?
No, I'm pretty good.
Nice. Yeah. But I guess head first. Try to find Squire Marlin.
Okay. Give me 2 ticks.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I just uploaded a picture of a Fomorian.
Oh yeah, they're pretty.
Oh God. Oh. Let's go befriend them.
So Squire Marlin's pretty easy to find. He is at his house, which doubles as his office where he collects the taxes.
Yeah.
Nice. Guess I'll just knock on the door.
You knock on the door, he opens it up, and you got this weaselly looking man, older man. He's like, haven't seen you two here for 4. Oh. The loud one's not here. Either way, I haven't seen you all since you took a couple of our militiamen to their deaths.
So we gave a lot of money to those families so that they won't have to worry, and we apologized.
Well, money doesn't replace one's family, but it did help them at least bury them and provided some comforts. What brings you here now?
Now I forgot that I had that hit. I got hit with that. Now I feel bad asking him for anything. Guilt tripping motherfucker.
You want me to ask him for the
Well,
keep? You want me to ask him for the keep?
Lemfir's just kind of like in a Lemfir does not know what to do in this situation with like somebody who's hit him with guilt. He's locked up. He does not know what to do here. So somebody else is gonna have to
Marin
ask.
gives Bran a gentle
Lan-
nudge, like, help.
I was about to say, Lanny absolutely unfucked would do stuff.
Squire Marlin. To that end, we were thinking about setting up a base nearby. Keep a general eye on these areas. We wanted to use the ruins of that keep and over time refit them for our own purposes. But we wanted to secure the blessing of the local authorities before we attempted to do so.
That's the ancestral keep for the Parfley family. I don't think they're just going to want to give it up to somebody to just anybody, if they want to give it up at all, especially to somebody who's already brought death and destruction to the village.
Like how they brought, they gave it up to the bandits before we rooted it out.
That's
Weasley little
not.
fuck.
That was it was over 200 years ago, and that was to a demonic invasion, not to bandits.
We're asking your blessing before we go to the Parlfreeze to talk to them.
I don't know if this would be the best time for you to ask for their ancestral keep. It's just recently been cleared out, and they haven't even made a formal visit to it since it's been cleared out.
Fair enough.
And you did cause the deaths of 2 of our militiamen.
We've also brought back several of the missing locals.
Not to this town.
I didn't see you out there doing anything, Marlon.
No, I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
I am grabbing him and dragging him out of Squire Marlin's vicinity. Like, nope, we are not doing this.
Well, he didn't say no.
He just said the
I got
Parlfreeze
dragged.
wouldn't be amenable.
I mean, if you're like pulling him out of the house, he just gives him a dirty look. Like he's not, being hostile, or he's not getting physically hostile or anything like that. Because he's an older man. Like he's an old human in his late 50s. Like, his title is mostly administrative at this point in time, but he's also the person in charge of all of the taxing in the area. So even though he's not physically imposing, the people in town still kind of cut him some slack because they don't want their taxes going up.
Which means he's also used to, honestly, pushing people around without having to suffer consequences. And we don't want to push that and see what he can bring to bear, Lanny. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. Yep, I'm just saying. Not here, not right now, buddy. That's all.
That will not further our cause in any way and will very likely harm it.
Yeah, and once we're out of earshot, I'm just going to pull you to the side and be like, look, I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but that would have just caused more problems right now. You're not
but
wrong.
I'm not going to sit here and let this Weasley little bastard stand as he's trying to break Lemfir down. Or any of us, for that matter. We had to twist his arm just to get the damn militiamen in the first place.
Yes, we did. But at the same time, you got to realize something. He doesn't just hold all the cards. He controls the game here. So even if you try to take a move against him, we're going to suffer more consequences because he's the duly appointed authority here. I don't like it either, but it'll do nothing but cause us more problems.
All right. Well,
How's
here's
how's
the
it
thing.
our fault
when I
they
level
died?
up again, when I level up again and I have 100% sneak and hide in shadows, I'm going to take the swirliest poop on his pillow every night for a week.
Okay.
I
Real quick on that. I need you to go back, reread the rules on that, because it does not let you go to 100%.
You can go over 100%, but you always cap off at a certain capability.
Your base ability, I want to say it's 95%, the best you can get. And you can only
So
put
what that
15
means is-
points per level in any one skill.
That's still plenty good to break into an old duffer's house and duke on his pillow. I'll be fine.
Okay.
So, I just don't understand why he's blaming us for their deaths. I mean, we asked if they had volunteers that would help us. They volunteered knowing that there was a risk, and then they just didn't make it out. Like, it's not like we could have helped it. They knew it was dangerous.
Because he knows it's a way to needle at us.
Because old men like him need to feel powerful in some sort of a way, and breaking down young folks like us is a way how they maintain their power.
But just remember, we're not doing this for him, for any of the other authorities. We're doing it for all the people that live here, like the kid, like the snagger, like the rest of them, the regular everyday people. That's why we do this.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we should still ask.
At this point, I think we ought to go right to the Parle Freeze and talk to them about it.
Yeah, I mean, they're just a little bit north of here, right?
And the worst they're going to say is no.
Maybe.
That's why I said the worst.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, they say no. Okay, then we find another place. We go talk to the Carmens and see if they can give us something.
But until then, we have business to square away and get moving on some other things.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we head into the Parfley Keep.
Might as well.
All
All right. Someplace we haven't been.
Yeah, new place.
I got nothing for this one. You travel slightly out of town, you go north, and you knock on their door.
I got nothing for this.
I'm not really. I honestly didn't prepare a session worth of let's go do real estate deals while there's people being kidnapped and taken underground.
That's why Brand's like we got to get going. There's
I got nothing for you. You knock on his door.
God, I can't wait to make a TikTok video about this.
Well, then just say they don't answer, and we'll go about our business.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got nothing for you here. Like, nowhere near prepared.
I mean,
for
we've
this.
only been talking about it in chat for 3 weeks.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna be like, all right, we're gonna take a break on going for the Underdark, and we're gonna go do real estate.
I think part of the thing is that we like when else are we going to do it? I think we anticipate being in the Underdark for a rather long time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, which it's fine.
Well, above board anyway, none of this stuff will work out for you guys until your 9th or 10th level anyway.
Yeah.
None of this stuff kicks in. So you have a level, if you're going for those like keep benefits in game, like I don't know if that's what you're going for here, but if you're going for like those mechanical aspects because strongholds do provide mechanical aspects in this game. They're not just like, ooh, I got real estate and a place to just hang my hat. You get real mechanical benefits, but they don't happen until at least 9th level.
Well then I guess never mind.
So, and then the other thing I'll say above board, you don't have nearly enough money to even refurbish this place yet.
Well,
a lot of zeros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coolio?
Yeah, God, I don't like being that guy, but I'm just gonna have him not answer the door.
No worries.
They're out. They went on a diplomatic mission to the Carmens or somewhere else to try and garner some help to handle the Fomorians.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Then what do we do now?
I'll be honest, my vote is to go to the Underdark and get those people
Yeah.
back first.
Yep.
The Fomorians are bad, but right now they're only taking sheep here and there.
Yeah.
That can be dealt with.
Okay.
Let's go before, the trail gets even colder.
Yes.
Let's go get Snagger and I guess head underground.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm grabbing back my notes now. Moving back to that spot. All right. It's another
Bran,
full
how's
day.
your health looking? You might want to get healed up by the priests.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah.
And have you guys been doing your each day 1 hit point gains?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm only down about 5 hit points now, so.
Okay.
I didn't get hit, so I'm good.
Lucky.
So I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
Marin, do you want to during one of those days, Marin,
Yeah.
do you want to cast a Cure Light on me? And
Sure. I will cast Cure Lights on anyone who needs it on however many days we are traveling around.
It's one
Fine
day.
by me.
It's 1 day from Thurmaster back to Millborn.
Sure. And I usually take, at this point, I usually memorize 3 of that thing. So. Oh, man. Well, 3's better than nothing. So there you go.
that leaves me only 2 hit points down, and with the travel day, that'll put me at 1 hit point down.
Perfect. Anyone else in need of healing?
I think I am feeling particularly peckish. I was at 23 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got stomped on.
Oh,
Mhm.
no. Why would I roll a 1? Boo.
Because apparently the dice really like Squire Marlin.
Apparently they do. They want us to feel small right now. Getting put back down in your place. No.
Now I feel bad for not doing the real estate stuff.
No. That's perfectly reasonable, man. Absolutely reasonable.
Oh.
Listen, I'm okay with you not doing it. I just wish in the chat when we've been talking about you, be like, guys, not gonna happen this early.
I thought that you guys knew what level, you looked at the
No.
levels in
No.
in the player's handbook
No.
stuff.
I didn't even know there
no.
was mechanical
Absolutely
benefits.
Not. I didn't know
Oh.
that. I
No.
did not know that either. I have not read
I'll-
ahead.
I'll
I'm
be
just
honest.
keeping up, and that's it.
That's on me because I thought they had 2 duality.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have said something.
that's what I thought. I was
No,
like,
we were fully prepared to do this now. But it's okay. That was just a miscommunication.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was it's a I did not know. Now I know. Let's move on.
yeah, sorry. Damn, that was I should have. Yeah, next time I'm gonna be like, all right. By the way, whatever we're talking about here as a level thing. This kicks in at level this because 9th level is your name levels.
That's fair.
Well, you guys get keeps. I get a bunch of people that hang out with me.
Uh-huh.
Brand just gets animals
Hey,
at
that's
level
cool.
9. Well, starts
like
with 1 and
that.
then they slowly,
Followers.
they
Yeah.
slowly kick in over time. Okay, where were we? Heading back to Millborn, full day trip, uneventful. I really should be rolling random encounters for all this.
Roll one. Have fun with it. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's do.
I
random
have a
encounter.
sneeze of health left. Let's
That's
go.
that's why I wasn't doing random encounters because he's really badly hurt.
Do one. Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Hurt me.
have
What could happen? I'll tell you what could happen. You could get eaten.
Finish what you started.
You got a backup character, Lanny?
I mean, it doesn't take long.
I mean, if we have a second travel day, I'll roll for cure light again on you. But
I'm saying when we get back to Millborn, you and Bran just need to have the priests heal you.
yes, and
like, full
that
heal
actually
you.
is
I'm down 1 hit point. I'm actually pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Yeah,
if-
sorry. We probably should have done that before we left Melbourne, honestly.
Yeah,
if I'd been
I didn't
thinking
think about it.
I'd have been like, hey, Lanny, get over here. Go see Layfair now.
I didn't realize you were that bad.
Oh,
I did get fairly tickled. Although it would be hilarious if I died on the trail, then you guys got back to Milbourne and you found the cloaks that I had made. It's just
Right? I'm so sad.
well, this doesn't necessarily have to be a hostile encounter. As you're floating down the
Yay.
river, you see 4 of those goblins. It's those same 4 goblins that you met before, who are not the ones with the blue faces, who were having squashed frog lollipops.
oh shit, I think they sold us some squash frog lollipops or we traded for some.
Yes,
We had some at some point, yes.
you did. You ran across some frogs with squashed. You're running across those goblins again. They are catching frogs. And now you get to see how they're squashing them. The fattest of the goblins is butt slamming on them on the rocks.
Good
And
thing they're still
shoving
in my
sticks in them.
inventory. I think I was planning on feeding them to DOG.
Yeah. It's a
I'm
bear
not
butt.
gonna lie. That's funny.
It's a bear butt slam.
I'm just gonna wave at them as we go by.
One of them like
I'm
has
not.
like one in it, like a lollipop in his mouth. He takes it out and he's like,
See, these ones are friendly. You know, we should introduce them to the blue face goblins when we're back up here if we run into them a third time. I'm sure Baburglekek would and the other guy would take them in.
ah, but Burgle.
Maybe, or kill them for sport. One of the two.
I don't feel like Baburglekek and his group are very fighty. Whatever. Anyway, I don't want to fight them if you guys don't want to. I just wave at them and go by.
You had a decent
Kind of have a
interaction
soft
with
spot for goblins.
them. Yeah, you had a decent interaction with them last time. They weren't hostile.
Perfect. Yep, we're just gonna go by and nice.
Wave.
All right. Well, then the trip to Milbourne is uneventful, other than you now know how frog lollipops are made. Goblins stick a stick in the frog, and then one of the big ones butt slams it until it's flat.
And I am never eating a frog lollipop.
Never.
It is truly a gusher.
Anyway,
Well, on the plus side, we don't have to buy rations anymore because I can create food and water 2 times a day.
and I've actually got a small store of rations in case we run into problems.
And
Perfect.
same.
Nice. Anyway, so we'll go get Snagger. Tell him, hey, we're going. We're going below. You ready to kill some more stuff?
And I'll drag Lanny off to Layfair.
Okay. We'll do the Lanny thing first. He's gonna cast like the whatever 7th level version of cure wounds he can, and we'll get you fully healed up because he'll cast a
I was
couple
gonna say.
times.
He gets cure serious, so
Yeah. And he'll cast it and whatever other spells he needs to top you off. Snagger, he's good to go. Like you got him. He is set. He's got his armor on, his weapon. The Grizzler's there, and he's like, "You take care of the Snagger because the Grizzler loves his favorite nephew."
That's the plan.
Is anybody with Lemfir when he's getting Snagger?
I'd say Bran should be.
Okay.
Probably me, yeah.
Lemfir's gonna like lean into Bran and be like, "Did we invite the Grizzler?"
Really want to bring him along? Underground?
I mean, he's a local legend. They use him. Like, can he actually fight? I've never heard anybody say yes or no.
According to everything, he can at least throw hands in a bar.
Are you saying this
how useful
possibly?
that'll be to us?
Are you saying this like what volume of voice?
Very low.
Very low. While they're like saying their goodbyes, that's when I'm doing it. So
Yeah, because I really don't want to piss him off.
But like at the same time, if we bring him, we got to deal with him. But if he's actually useful in a fight, he might be useful. Plus, I think the town would herald us as heroes for getting him out of here for a few weeks.
Yeah, but
We'd be famous forever.
I'm pretty sure he's a functional alcoholic, though. If we don't bring enough booze, he's going to just walk away on us.
That's true. It's true. Put a
Let's
pin
take
in
his
it.
nephew. Yeah, I think his nephew's good enough.
All right, Snag, let's go.
And anyway, Snagger does a clink with an axe to his head, to the helmet, and he's like, "All right, see you later, Uncle." And you guys are good to go there.
You put his snats.
Snats.
His snats in the chat, right?
Yes, I did. I typed them all up on
gonna...
my phone and I put them in there. That's why I asked if you had the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, I have it somewhere. I'll write it down. You didn't add that to his stat block, did you?
I did not put the equipment there because I did not have it in the same spot.
All right. I'm gonna write up his stat sheet and then we can head out.
Okay.
Unless anybody else wants to, I'll just run him like I was running my dogs. Unless anybody really wants to run him.
I'm good.
All yours.
He is a dwarven fighter, 4th level. Remember, he gets a cut of the experience and a cut of the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So will he potentially level up?
He will level up if he gets enough experience.
Okay. So are we just saying he's at like the base 4th level fighter experience?
Yeah, he's 0 experience into 4th level.
Perfect. You guys go ahead and role play or do whatever. I'm just going to write his stuff down real quick.
Okay. So when we head back down, we're probably not going to see sunlight for a very, very long time. And we're probably going to go far enough underground that it's going to feel really unnatural to us. Don't be afraid to speak up if things start getting too much. But no matter what you do, pay attention. Everything around you. Nothing is a curiosity. If something catches your eye, speak up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're going to run into. I just know if squid-faced humans can walk around and... I can only imagine why they're called mind flayers. I can only imagine what else is under there.
Well, if it's going to be a while before we see daylight again, and it's going to be dark down there, probably best to see these in the sun. And I'm going to produce the four boxes and hand them out to everybody. I put the description in the chat. There is one addition I had made to it, which is Lempir's fur hair that he has coming off the back of his head. Has a goat and 2 dogs in it, so that Steuben and Bruno and Mars can follow us around forever.
Nice.
Speaking of which, what are you doing with Steuben?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him at Cooper's farm.
Okay.
He's. I figure taking a goat down below is not the greatest idea. So I used the hut. we took us a day to get to Cooper, day or 2 days to get to Millbourne.
It's a day.
A day. That was probably Thurmaster is, I think we said 3 days from Millbourne. So yeah, it's been a week. We can use the hut again.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we doing? Where are we going next? What's the thing where we're at?
Brand?
We
Go ahead.
go ahead. I said
I was
we are
gonna s-
leaving Millbourne to go to Cooper's,
Okay.
and then
fine.
to the keep.
Kind
Yep.
of to keep the head down. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna move you guys. It's Thornwood and put Steuben right there on where the keep is. And it's we're just gonna say it's an uneventful walk through there. Just because
Okay.
where we're at time wise for the night. So uneventful through down the Churnet River. You stop off at Cooper's. You drop off Steuben. Unless you're doing anything particular while you're there, you share some words about when you're going to be back. He thanks you. You thank him. He lets you know that the animals will be good. They'll be taken care of. He likes them.
Okay.
And straight down to the Thornwood. You make your way into the underground tunnels, and you end up right back where you were with the orcs.
Okay.
Perfect.
Feels like we never left.
All right. Lanny, you want to disable that trap you left? See if anything picked up on it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Let's see what we got.
The trap was not sprung.
Okay. Either nothing came through or it was canny enough to avoid the trap.
Yeah. Best to your ability to tell.
I pick the tent back up, roll it back up, put it on my person again.
Okay.
Bran, you're level 4, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the THAC0 for a level 4 warrior?
17. No, wait a minute. That should go down. 20, 19, 18. No, 17. 17.
17. So if
Yep.
he has a battle axe +1, it would be 16, correct?
Yeah.
Easiest way to do it.
Since you're never going to attack with anything but that battle axe, yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's
Sorry, I'm creating his stat block at the moment,
Oh,
so
it's
it's
all
easy
good.
for
You're
me
fine.
to work with.
Okay. So now that we have the trap cleared out, Lanny, do you want to lead us? Keep it quiet. Keep your eyes open.
Will do. First one, hide in shadows. Second one, move silently.
Okay.
I am a ghost.
Okay. So you start your descent through the side tunnel in the back of the chamber from the orcs caverns. And you're probably walking for a good 20, 30 minutes ish. And it's about at this point, Lanny, that you see it's almost like they just melted out of the wall or out of the floor. Three, and you recognize them as some kind of gnome, kind of just pop up in front of you, and from all the other all the sides and from the back, you guys get basically surrounded by these small gnomes. They look like gnomes, but their skin's darker. They have they have the same like stringy white hair, but instead of being gnome looking like you're used to gnomes, they have more of a darker skin tone. It almost matches the rocks in color and texture as well. And then you hear this little clicking like of shoes, and it's like the last one just kind of again melts out of the side of the rock wall, comes over, stands in front of you, and it's this little old woman of a gnome, and she just crosses her arms and she looks at you and she says, in kind of halting common, I think we should have a little bit of a talk about what you're planning to do. Don't you? And
Probably not a bad idea.
That's the 2-hour mark on the dot.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going to leave it now.
All right.
For 2 weeks.
Okay.
There is no experience to be doled out, no treasure to be done. Level up characters if you needed to from the last one you haven't done yet, but that's where I'm going to cut it for the evening.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll pick up with the conversation with the gnomes.
Cool.